Hi, this what you see is a really big battery, quite old and from Exide Sonic. It's a C20 150 ampere hour tubular inverter battery. These four are the wires coming out from the battery case, which then are connected to my 1500 watts pure sine wave inverter for turning on my lab lights and power tools. Although I still don't have a charger for this battery, so I decided to make one with this computer UPS transformer. This side is 220 and this is 12. Even though the 220 volts side has many wires, we have to choose any two, keeping this black wire common for all the three cases. Here the meter is being pointed at AC voltage measurement mode and the pinouts are connected to the output of the transformer. So guys, output voltage result for yellow and black pair is 16 volts as you can see. Choosing the other wire, green, output voltage for green and black pair is 13.77 volts, very close to our requirement. Let's try blue. Output voltage for blue and black pair is the maximum 19 volts and the transformer core is vibrating. Let's measure the AC output current at an output of 13.77 volts using this bulb. So turning on the switch, the output current is as high as 7.5 amperes. Oh. Now for charging the battery, we need to convert the AC output from the transformer to DC using this bridge rectifier. Don't forget to add a capacitor at the output as well. AC. The meter has been pointed to DC voltage measurement mode and the output is taken from the capacitor with rectifier and transformer connected before them. Let's turn on the switch. As you can see that the output voltage is as high as almost 18 volts, which is too high for any 12 volts battery. Batteries are going to die. And initially you saw that for AC voltage measurement, the output was only 13.77 volts. Why is that? That is because the AC voltage always keeps on changing from 0 to peak and then again from peak to 0. Therefore, the meter measures the AC voltage in RMS form, which is root mean square. But in case of DC measurement, especially when the power supply is connected to a capacitor or a battery, the meter has no choice but to measure the voltage at which the capacitor or battery is charged at, which is always the peak value, and peak value is always higher than the RMS value. So for that reason, I had to test so many different types of UPS transformers. And finally, the best results were seen for this transformer. It's a high current center tap transformer. Here I'm using the black and yellow tappings for the input. Now let's connect it to a 220 volts power source for testing it. Here as you can see that the output voltage is exactly as we need, between 14 to 14.4 volts. Let's do some current measurement using my 12 volts 100 watts car headlamp bulb. Okay, so turning on the switch. It's producing around 10 amperes. So at present the output is close to 120 watts. So guys, that's my inverter battery, and you see these two thin wires, red and black. These are coming from this electric exercise bicycle. And the battery voltage, as can be seen, is 12.45 volts DC. So guys, here I've connected the power supply to the input, and the output from the capacitor has been connected through this wire and clips to the terminals of the battery. And here it is feeding the battery with 4 amps. And if we go for the change in battery voltage, it's 12.79 right now. Let's check the diode temperature. Yeah, it's quite hot. This is a 12 volts 21 amperes battery pack, and if we see the overall voltage, it is only 12.15. so let's connect my battery charger cables, red and black, to this battery pack. You can see that the voltage has started increasing, indicating that the batteries have started charging. Now because this battery pack is only 21 amps, but the battery that I showed you before was 150 amps, so obviously this is going to charge much faster than that one. So as you can see that the battery is charging, and our circuit or this battery charger is working really good. So with that, I'm finishing off the video. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Hit like and don't forget to share and subscribe.